Enter at your own risk. Your stomach turns as the tour van nears the city of Pripyat. Radiation warning signs flash past your window. Geiger counters chirp their findings. Is this really safe? You ignore your fears and climb off the bus. You step over rubble, looking up at the weathered buildings. They have stood empty for more than 30 years. Paint peels from a hotel's crumbling walls. A swimming pool holds nothing but broken tile. A rusty Ferris wheel rises over a silent amusement park. You walk through classrooms strewn with toys and gas masks. Many children went to school here. How did they feel when they left? What happened to them? Contaminated. People will not be able to safely live in Pripyat for thousands of years. The 9th nuclear city. Pripyat is a city in the Eastern European country of Ukraine. It lies near Ukraine's northern border. When it was built, Pripyat was part of the Soviet Union. The town became the Soviet Union's 9th nuclear city. It supported the Chernobyl nuclear power plant about 2 miles, 3 kilometers away. People moved to Pripyat to work at the plant. Mostly young people lived and worked in Pripyat. The average age was 26. Many of the townspeople had young children. The Soviet government praised nuclear power as safe and modern. Few special measures were taken to protect Pripyat from possible dangers. No one was prepared for what was to come. A powerful dream. Supporters believed nuclear power could provide unlimited energy. They thought it would make the world a better place. Pripyat before. Pripyat was founded on February 4, 1970. It became the closest city to the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Workers and their families filled the town. They believed the power plant would bring great prosperity. As Pripyat grew, the plant was still being built. It opened when its first nuclear reactor was finished in 1977. By 1979, Pripyat was blossoming. The population swelled to almost 50,000 by 1986. Schools, shops, and theaters opened to serve the needs of the growing city. Meanwhile, 3 more reactors had been built at Chernobyl. Some workers warned of problems that made the plant unsafe. Sadly, few took them seriously. Broken promises. Ukraine's government boasted about Chernobyl's safety. They said it could run for 10,000 years without failure. Pripyat timeline. On April 25, 1986, workers at the power plant began a test on one of the reactors, but they had no idea how dangerous that test could be. After midnight on April 26th, the reactor became unstable. The team struggled to gain control. One worker tried to stop the test. Still, they kept going. Disaster at Chernobyl. The workers made a series of mistakes. The test soon spiraled out of control. At 1:23 a.m. on April 26th, the reactor exploded. Radiation drifted through the air. It would later rain down on a huge area from Europe to Asia. Emergency workers rushed to contain the damage. Many of those at the scene that day received deadly doses of radiation. Radiation sickness. Nuclear radiation can be very harmful. It damages cells in the body. People exposed to high doses get very sick and may die. Lower doses may cause cancer years later. On April 27th, the people of Pripyat had only 2 hours to gather their things. Then buses arrived to take them to safety. No one would return. Signs of life. After the accident, radiation made it hard for plants and animals to stay healthy. Today, the area is much safer for wildlife. More than 30 people were killed immediately after the accident. Many more have since died or fallen ill. Only time will tell the full effects of the disaster. Glossary. Gas masks. Masks used to filter harmful gases and materials out of the air to make it safe to breathe. Geiger counters. Devices that measure radiation levels. Nuclear city. A type of closed city where only certain people are allowed to live. Nuclear cities were built to support nuclear power plants. Nuclear power. A type of power that burns no fuel. Nuclear power plants use nuclear power to make electricity. Nuclear reactor. A large structure in which nuclear reactions release energy. Prosperity. Success and wealth. Radiation. A type of energy produced by radioactive substances and nuclear reactions. Radiation can be dangerous or helpful. Rubble. Broken pieces of brick, stone, or other materials from a fallen building. Soviet Union. Short for the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, a former country made up of 15 republics or states, including Ukraine.